How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Caddleson here as we react to another episode of Julie and the Phantoms. Sadly, it's the penultimate episode, so next time we come around to Julie and the Phantoms, we'll have concluded things with this amazing show that I have just fallen so in love with. It's just been a really, really wonderful journey, and yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting to see what's going to happen in these next two episodes. Of course, ever since the midway point, Sunset Curve have been in a bit of a bind, a Caleb bind, I would say, with the fact that, you know, we've had all of this talk about flickering, and Willie, come the end of the last episode, he warned them about what would happen and how they can avert being fizzled out of existence, basically. So, yeah, I have a feeling about where things are going to go for episode 9, although they're going to have to tell Julie the full beans, really, because I feel like Julie is going to be very fundamental in terms of giving them that ascension, basically, allowing them to move on without worrying about fizzling out of existence. So yeah, but with that said, let's get into episode number 8 of Julie and the Phantoms. Let's go. Oh, is this the first time he's been at the Orpheum since...
We're playing the Orpheum. I can't even count how many bands have played here and then ended up being huge.
Reflecting on that fateful day.
I was right to him, and when you guys asked me, I should have just skated away.
Aww.
I would have still followed you.
My heart!
I would do anything to take back what I did to you.
Then I'll ask you this. Any chance you could find time to go on a date with me?
Oh, no. Oh, okay.
You know that because you're him.
I am.
I'm flattered. Really,
Oh,
you're
poor
great.
Nick.
Really great. Yeah, of course.
Okay. And awkward exit. See ya.
Yeah.
He tried his shot, but oh,
Well, that wasn't just the what's up.
poor Nick.
Nick wanted to go on a date.
Poor Nick.
And
I needed to pick me up, and hanging with Ray always does the trick.
Oh, I love it.
Does it? Okay.
Okay, this might be interesting. Really? Come on, Carlos. We've talked about this.
I know you're not a believer, but I want you to listen to this.
Do I have a choice?
No.
You go, little man.
After Julie played with her hologram band last night, I couldn't sleep.
Those songs do
Just
get
love how
stuck
Reggie
there,
just sticks
He
around.
likes our new music, too.
By a tragic accident.
Okay, you don't
This
actually
is
think-
touching on
Being
scary
haunted
levels.
By a very talented chef.
So
Looks like
close.
somebody
So
fell asleep
close.
watching Ghost Hunters and Chop.
You know how there are 2 restaurants in LA? Soggy Sandwich. But died before he could share his gift.
We have to avenge him.
It's like we're the same person. Just like.
It's
we
like
gotta
you
make the
finish
sandwich,
each
We
other's
gotta eat it.
sandwiches.
Then he'll see his dream realized.
yes, you do. You've already said it. Trust me.
Aww. There is going to be that hurt, as we saw the other episode. But this is going to hurt even further, because, yeah.
A song about a girl named Emily?
Is she...
I'm Emily.
Oh, no.
And I think your son may have written this song for you.
Oh. Oh, this... Oh, my heart.
First things first, we start the scene in. I love you and replace it every time when not erasing me.
There's gonna be a lot of that hurt, that, yeah, pain. Especially since we explored, look at the other episode regarding his parents.
Said Emily, and the words I most regret are the ones I never meant to leave. Unsaid Emily.
This is beautiful. Sad but beautiful. Oh my goodness, this is heartbreaking. Oh. Oh.
And I can tell you it is a magical, happy place.
All that regret that Luke was feeling
I know he was only
conveyed to
17
words.
when he,
Oh, Luke.
but he lived doing the one thing he was born to do. Not many people find that, but Luke did. He was lucky.
That was perfect.
Why am I getting
This is
Ted
an
and Rose all
interesting
over again?
relationship you and I have.
I just need more pain in my life.
Oh my gosh, I almost
We have to play the show that we never got to play.
at the Orpheum. That makes sense.
Oh.
But we don't have a lot of time.
What was that? Are you okay?
We did something that we shouldn't have. The night that we missed the dance, we met
It
this
all has
ghost
to
and he
come
put
out.
this curse on us. And
So it's either you cross over, be in his band for eternity, or be destroyed by those jolts?
I know there's no good options here, but
That's just great.
crossing over's the best chance for you get the hurt, but there is no other way.
And great band, great guy. Then, bam!
Oh,
I seriously don't know why all of this is happening to you. But that's gonna be a great album cover one day.
to be fair, it looks sick. I mean, yeah, she's sad and all, but
You don't have to do that.
Maybe she knew them. She could be a fan.
I mean,
Rose?
since the Curve was playing the Hollywood club scene around then.
Oh my gosh.
it's 100% confirmed
What
it's
if you were
Rose.
right? What if the guys are connected to your mom? You know, through music or something.
Because
Like a
she
guardian
bought your
angel.
T-shirt.
Think about it. You've been through these clothes how many times and haven't found this t-shirt? Why now? This is another sign.
To push
I'm just
forward
saying.
Sunset Curve to
Not
the right
over,
direction
Julie.
Really?
to help.
Signs?
You're in a ghost band.
Oh, yeah,
The crazy
exactly. I wouldn't dismiss signs whatsoever.
You're gonna.
She's got a point. They're goners at either way. It's like the chime, isn't it? The bell chime.
The nobody. We have no bodies.
Someone once told me
He's
that
out
you
of
don't
line, but
ask.
he's got a point.
You book gigs by doing.
That was me.
No, it wasn't.
no, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
This isn't over. People don't, but ghosts do.
She's got a point. She's got a point. I mean, not just that though, but I'm just thinking back to the beginning and how, you know, they were so fortunate to play at the Orpheum, should I say. And, you know, they've got a bit more experience technically. Not just that though, but they are trending on YouTube and all of that. And, I mean, surely, like, what's it got to, like, if they were able to play at the Orpheum in 1995, I mean, yeah, talent has come a long way, of course, since then. But if they managed to play then, and they're trending on YouTube and all of that, yeah. So they've got an opportunity. So, yeah. But yeah, that was really beautiful, especially Unsaid Emily. I wasn't expecting that to punch me in the feels, but here we are. But it was just, not just visually well done, but also just beautifully sung as well. And I think that's one of, I mean, yeah, I think that's one of the only, I think that's the only occasion where we've had one member from the Sunset Curve group just have their solo. But I think it was very important for Luke, especially with how very hurt he's feeling in regards to you know, his parents, and the fact that the last thing they remember of him is, you know, him just darting off. And there is, of course, that remorse, that regret, that feeling of, I wish I could turn back time and do things a little bit different. It was a really, really heartbreaking thing with Unsaid Emily, because obviously there is that sad and regretful situation that he's in, and like I said, visually and of course audibly, it was really well done. Like, especially you saw the sirens, and you know, one thing that really, really did touch me was the way he just walked in, because, I mean, I don't want to be all doom and gloom and all, but, you know, as someone who's, of course, lost a few people, in terms of life, there is always that situation where you just wish that, the person you've lost would walk through that door, and, you know, I mean, I might be stretching things, but, you know, you just wish for the alternative at that moment. You don't want the police turning up to your doorstep and saying, I'm sorry, you know, especially, it's more devastating for a parent as well, and it's more devastating as well for Mitch and Emily, because of the fact that, like I said, the last thing that they remember is the fact that, of their kid, is Luke darting off, and they've had this big spit spat and whatnot, and before Luke could make amends and all of that, yeah, so, and it's just really, really powerful. So, like I said, I was not expecting whatsoever this song to punch me in the emotions, but here we are. So, and not just that though, but it really does say a lot in regards to how much Julie does. I mean, she cares for the band entirely, but obviously these last few episodes we've established the fact that there are quite a few romantic emotions being involved, to the point where she just shouldn't. Nick, I feel so bad. I mean, at least he took it well. He could have taken it badly, but he took it well. He was like, well, you know, that sucks, but this is an awkward moment, so I'm gonna skirt. So yeah, and you know, that's what I'm really liking about this show. There's no drama or whatever. I mean, not that I have anything wrong against, I guess, relationship drama whatsoever, like, if it's not grating or whatever. But, you know, we could have had a big spit spat or whatever. Like, you could have had Nick just talk about the fact that I saw the way you look at Luke. So yeah, yeah, and Julie had to let him down, sadly. So yeah, but like I said, we know the way that Julie has been feeling about Luke for these last few episodes, but not just that though. She can empathize so much with Luke, because of the fact that she, well, pain really consumed her when she lost her mother as well. And what did Luke do? As well as Alex and Reggie. But Luke is really... I feel like with Luke, he is really, really... Like, he's the one that can really break more, I would say. You know, Reggie is just all cool and a dork and all of that, and you know, you just really, really love the fact that he's hanging around with the dad, with Ray, and with Carlos, and it's like he's fitting in. He's like, hey, so it's kind of wholesome, but yeah, I feel like you could definitely see it the other episode when Luke was with his family, where he was just sat on the counter, should I say, and he was just feeling absolutely devastated. And you can really explore with this episode in great detail about how there is a lot of regret on his mind. The fact that you wish you could turn back the clock and, well, not just live again, because there is so much to unpack. But ultimately, it's all down to the fact that not just did his parents just have to live with that pain, with the fact that he is, you know, no longer on this mortal coil. But also, the fact that the last thing that they heard was, or the last thing that happened in regards to, you know, Mitch, Emily, and Luke was, well, more so Emily and Luke, because Mitch just arrived and was like, hey, what the heck's going on? And, you know, that's really the important with Unsaid Emily as well, because, you know, Mitch, that was the last time that Luke saw his parents, or at least saw his mother. And it was on bad terms, and it just really, really does suck. And of course, like, obviously it was an unexpected scenario with the hot dog. But at the end of the line, you don't want to depart from anyone on bad terms, because that's just going to absolutely devastate the other person, really. Like, especially, well, if you've got a good relationship with them prior or whatever. If it's your enemies, that's a whole different kettle of fish, isn't it? But yeah, it was a really, really beautiful song. And not just that though, but Julie did amazing in regards to looking out for Luke. Like, he looked out for her. He reignited that spark that Julie was missing in regards to embracing the world of music. And it's only really fitting that she helps them out. Yeah, it is devastating in regards to what Luke had to say in regards to Sunset Curve's fate, because there's no good options, is there? They can cross over and depart from Julie, which hurts, obviously. They can be under... They can survive. They can just chill out on as ghosts on this earth, but they would be under Caleb's claw, which sucks even worse because of the fact that, you know, Caleb would basically own them. And, you know, that's pretty devastating. Like, even Willie felt so much remorse, and we'll get to him in a minute. But, yeah, that's option 2. And option 3, no afterlife. Heaven, hell, purgatory, whatever. Not an option, but fizzle out of existence as if you never existed. Yeah, so... Like I said, there are no good options, but... I mean, they have to cross over. That's the best option they can do, and Julie is going to help them out. Obviously, I feel like Caleb is definitely going to intervene. We haven't seen the last of him. But I am still worried about Willie in regards to him trying to, well, not just help out Sunset Curve, but also... yeah, he feels a huge amount of remorse. And oh my god, that scene with him and Alex was just absolutely, yeah, it was just absolutely crushing because of the fact that obviously there's still going to be a bit of hurt, but with Alex, you know, he said, I would have still followed you, which is just absolutely beautiful. It was really, really beautiful. So, I mean, I really, really loved it. I do hope we get a kiss between them two before Alex can cross over with the rest of his bandmates. But we'll see. But it was really, really beautiful. So, yeah, it was a short but sweet scene. But I am still worried about Willie. I'm worried about what's going to happen to him, especially since I believe we haven't seen the last of Caleb, and he catches winds of Sunset Curve playing at the Orpheum. Yeah, so, yeah, it was really, really great of an episode, though. And, of course, there is, I guess, that confirmation, really, that Rose is Julie's mother. Because I did speculate it. It wasn't, for me, it wasn't really established. I think they were meant to leave that to a huge amount of ambiguity, especially for Julie, because she didn't know that that Rose knew Sunset Curve. they probably didn't. But you know, at the same time, why should they? Because of the fact that they like can't read the future and whatever. They can't you know, judge about the idea that, oh, in 20 odd years time we're going to meet your daughter and we're going to be in a band together. So yeah, and plus they just died like 5 minutes afterwards, after they talked to Rose in episode 1. So yeah, there's still a lot of things to process, and the next instant they meet Julie. So yeah, but yeah, it was a really, really beautiful, well executed episode in my opinion. So awesome stuff. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!